Welcome in, beautiful souls. Focus on these naturally beautiful acorns I found. Group 1 is green. I found these on my walk just for you. Group 2 is traditional, let's say brown. And then moving on as you focus and decide what you're naturally in tune with. This is 3 and it's black. So take a deep breath and let's get into the meanings. Stay to the end because I will pull it all together. Pay attention to how important the full moon cards are in this entire reading. This one is coming up November 8th. Earth signs, water signs, and fire are featured here. This is a time where your personal dreams need a practical plan. And you're going to see with this visual card how you bring in balance. You weave a little bit of magic with some practicality and come up with a combination of both. You can manifest things now. Expect new things. Imagine it, expect it, and welcome it in. I encourage you to make a list of things for your goals and plan your intentions with direct focus and faith, and believe that there is a new venture, a new task, new ideas, and the planting of seeds. I also recommend you make a list of 10 things that are wonderful about you so you can embrace this new grounded energy. And then comes in the firefly that is the absolute inner light within you, lighting the way of hope. It represents, you'll see coming up, the feeling of repair and change. You're releasing everything, you're readjusting, you're making those goals, you're lighting the path, you're sparking the energy to create and work towards these goals. And as you can see, again, this is a very grounded earth energy where you're readjusting and getting ready for what's coming. And I encourage you to watch for group 2. I love you, and stay to the end for 3 because you won't believe this entire reading. Here we go. I love you guys. Stay with me. And in comes 2, the brown acorn. A personal issue reaches resolution. So things are coming to a head that need to be released, as we discussed in group 1. You're going to see that coming up, something kind of explosive happens. By the way, this full moon coming up is January 6th, 23 in Cancer. So this explosive moment really brings things to a head for you. You experience brilliant moments of clarity despite the explosive moment. It actually brings out the unconscious mind where you're seeking honesty and logic and leadership. And you can see it here with the Ace of Swords, bringing in the clarity, reminding you not to be clingy or sulk. Some of you may have family issues, but I'm telling you, these challenges are coming to an end, and some of you may need family time. But here is that leadership quality, the logic, the focus, the justice, the strategy we talked about to ultimately reach the goals that you have been dreaming about. So group 2, I hope this resonates. But I just encourage all of you to watch 1, 2, and 3. Again, this has a lot of water, air, and fire for group 2. And do know that what you're feeling is coming to a head. All will be well soon, and you just keep the faith in that. I love you, group 2. Hello, group 3. More full moon energy. Do keep in mind, this is unbelievable to me. This is coming up July 3rd, 2023 for Sagittarius. There is major Sag energy here. You'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But now, group 3, you're encouraged to look at the big picture. There are situations that may have come about because you were distracted. There's some overthinking, some fretting, maybe all talk or no action, and you didn't quite pull together the whole picture, but you're going to do it now. You can see where you can focus and bring in the energy to have an open mind, to see all of this with clarity. Temperance reminds you to find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much, to remember the infinite possibilities that you can bring once you reach these conclusions and go ahead and take steps towards the bigger picture. And again, temperance is the 5, which if you look at group 1, we discussed that. And the traveler here is the Fool. Now we're talking about taking the wisdom that you have really gathered, the potential you have, and go on the adventure. It's more about new experiences, taking the leaps of faith, being more spontaneous, accepting the adventure, and understanding there is a lot to learn and enjoy about the journey. Now stick with me. If you would, give me a like because it really helps me. And subscribe so that we can connect more often. We're moving on. I'm going to pull this all together now for you. Let's go. All right, you guys, all together now. All together now. I am amazed at 3 readings here with full moons. There are dates to focus on. This beginning is reminding you to plant the seeds. Your dreams need a practical plan. You need to nourish yourself as well as the goals you're intending and the things that you're manifesting. And remind yourself to make lists and things about yourself so that you're ready to enjoy the newness that's coming in and keep the faith. Remember, the firefly represents hope, and you're just taking a leap of faith with that gazelle. These are wonderful spirit animals for you to keep in mind. And as we look further at these big picture ideas, the aha moments that you have experienced along the journey are teaching you again about truth, about keeping an open mind, going with the flow just a little bit more, but staying clear and practical. When you feel the darkness creep in, remember the angels are around you and they are lighting the path for you. I encourage you to really stay focused and trust the path. I can't say I got cut off. I'm trying to say, please trust the path. Enjoy the process. There's so many new things coming. All will be well. You will enjoy this. Things may seem dark, but there is light coming your way. And I do want to thank you so much for being with me. It does mean the world. I love you so much. And I encourage you to absorb this information. Look at these cards. They do fit together just like an amazing puzzle. They are for all signs. So I encourage you to look at the timestamps to help you navigate the video. I love you all big time. And I send so much peace into your hearts. And I'll see you next time.